I'll make a little video here. This calf was born 2 days ago. This is a Milking Shorthorn. And this was nice about Milking Shorthorns. They got some pretty nice markings most of the time. And that one over there is a little Jersey. Where's he hiding? I'll get your nose out right. Little bull. Little bull Jersey calf. This is Shorthorn mother here. And I thought I'd just say a little bit. Thought about making a couple of videos like this. And somebody asked about it here the other day. And there's 6 breeds of dairy cattle. And you got the Holsteins, Jerseys, Brown Swiss, Milking Shorthorns, Guernseys, and Ayrshires. And I have 4 of the breeds here right now. And that's why I thought could make a couple videos about that, because it would actually, I can show them a little side by side and help identify them a little bit. And the hardest ones to identify are these red ones, the Shorthorns, Ayrshires, and the Guernseys. Mostly the Shorthorns and Ayrshires, because they look quite a bit alike. You know, even the red Holsteins. Holsteins can be red and white or black and white. But like I say, Holsteins usually have, you know, bold markings like that. And like I said, it'd be red, where Shorthorns, not even Ayrshires, can get this speckled look to them. But what I'm going to talk about more is about the Shorthorns. And a lot of this is just my opinion, my observations. You know, it's nothing really to take as fact on everything. But one way because even like the artificial breeder, he had a hard time one time knowing what breed it is. You know, when I got a cow in heat and I call them, there's a paper I fill out that you know, it gives the cow's ear tag number, and you know, if I have a bull I want specifically used on her or something, which I usually leave it up to them. But this is back when my niece was showing these cows. She showed the Jerseys and Shorthorns, and then that's how I got the Shorthorns, because when she was done with 4-H, I ended up buying them off her. But we had one of her Shorthorns to breed to one time, and I didn't write her down. I went to the house for a minute, and I come back, and he was here, and he was just ready to breed her. He had the rod that they insert the semen in with all ready to go, and he goes, "I hope she's as much Ayrshire as she looks." And I said she was Shorthorn. Now, if it was my cow, I would just had him breed her. I don't worry too much about crossbreeding. In fact, I got several crossbreeds in here. But since it was her show cow, she had to be bred Shorthorn, so he ended up dumping that straw out and getting the right one. But now, Shorthorns seem to be more, this is what I'd call like an orangish brown. You know, the calf, she's a little brighter colored because she's, like I say, she's only 2 days old. And like I said, they got some nice markings to them. Now, in my opinion, Ayrshires seem to be more what I would call a blood red. Almost a darker, deeper red color. And like I say, there's only one farm around here I know that's got Ayrshires, and I only see them at the fair, and maybe it's just because they got them washed up to the fair, they look brighter or whatever. But Shorthorns are usually, seem to be more of a shorter, stockier breed. You know, there is a beef breed of Shorthorn, and I don't know just how these lines are separated, but in my opinion, dairy breed takes a lot after the beef breed. They're not the greatest milkers, they do all right. Biggest complaint I have of them is it seems like once you get them bred, they really drop on milk fast. They don't hold production a long period of time. But this is another Shorthorn here. And several of these Shorthorns are my neighbor's cows. And I say she's pretty much all red. She only got that white spot on her nose. And I said we'll go over here, look at a couple other ones. Like I said, this one here's another one of my neighbors. These are the dry cows. This is what they would call roan. Get that real speckled look to them. I just dried her up in the last couple days. She's due to have a calf here middle of November, I guess. So just hold on a minute. As you can see, here's another shorthorn. Like I say, they can be just plain color. Like I say, almost solid reds. But you can see, yeah, they do compare pretty much in size to Holstein. They might be a little on the leaner side. Like I said, the Ayrshires, it might just be the line of cows the neighbor has here that has the Ayrshires. Seem to be a taller, leaner cow. When you get down here, you can see a pair of these to Jerseys here. Well, actually, this one ain't much bigger than the Jerseys either, but they are, like I said, Jerseys are the smallest breeds, but they're a little bit bigger, stockier. Now, I guess one thing, since the registration book for shorthorns is getting so thin, because I don't think a lot of people register cows much anymore, or really bother with it. And from what I understand, the shorthorn book is getting so thin that you can breed them. I guess, I know you can breed these to red Holstein one generation and still register them as a shorthorn. They're trying to build the book up, I guess, from what I was told here a couple of years ago. And I've been starting to breed them red Holstein just to, like I say, the shorthorn breed ain't the best breed around here, in my opinion. Frankly, I've never milked a Guernsey. I will be here probably about May, so I'll be up to 5 breeds of cows. But out of all these, like I say, you can compare her to, kind of, since they're not close together, but the brown Swiss are a lot taller too. Like I say, they just don't have the production these other breeds do. But that's how much they can vary in their markings. And let's say I could even have a 6th breed. I don't know how it falls. There's a breed called linebackers. At least that's what we refer them to around here. And they're pretty much solid black, but they got a white stripe down their back. And that's why they're called linebacker, I guess. Neighbor's got one of them, but he's got that at another farm up in New York State. Thing is, though, like how much they can vary. She's all white, except for her ears are black, and around her nose is black. He got suckered into buying that one at a fair one time. Woman bought it at the show, and then she got to be more than what she could take care of, and she basically begged him to buy it, so he did. He takes that one, well, he did. Once they start milking, he doesn't show them anymore. He doesn't want monkey milking them at the fair. He just shows the young stock, and that's my deal with him. All I gotta do is get him bred, so he gets calves, and it doesn't cost me. I don't have to pay lease fees or rent them or anything. He just needs some house somewhere, and like I said, we got a few. I don't know what much else to say about the shorthorns. So as you can see, like I said, they ain't all that much difference in Holstein really, but they are, like I said, a little shorter. Right. This one's Freckles, if you can guess why. Yeah, he names them. I can't even remember their names anymore. One of these two is Sassy. I remember that. Can't remember what that one's name is. The real red one on this side, that was Sierra. That one of ours is Muffin. And they say that's a heifer calf. I might not be owning that one much longer. I don't know. My niece that showed cows, her daughter's old enough now. I guess she wants to show cows now. And they were talking a Jersey. You know, I got 2 more Jerseys here. Where are they? Getting the dry cows are on this side. I got this one due here any day now. And I got another one up there. And, but being that calf there, the markings she's got, if they come over here and look at it, she might fall in love with it and might want to show that one. Who knows? If not, we'll be showing it this fall at the fair. So, but yeah, like I said, I just thought show here. Hope it puts it into some perspective, the difference how the cows look. Like I say, they can show them a little bit side by side. Yeah, there's an escapee. This one's actually a sister to that calf down there. She got loose the other day, so I just threw her in here. She can run with the cows, ain't gonna hurt nothing. And this next project, I gotta cut horns here in the next month or so. But I guess no more shorthorns down here. Yeah, maybe I'll put it as perspective. That's a brown Swiss, shorthorn, Holstein, and Jersey there. So like I said, shorthorn's just a middle-sized cow. I think they're a good cow. Like somebody that's homesteading, wants a cow for their own personal, you know, for themselves. The shorthorn's probably a good cow for that. I think they take more after the beef breed, so they're a little more hardy for that. They don't milk a whole hell of a lot. So like I say, for a family cow, it'll probably supply enough for a family, make some cheese and some butter and stuff. Yeah, this ain't about you. Come beg to be scratched, don't you, huh? Well, I guess I rambled on long enough. My battery's about ready to die, so I hope this gives a little information. Like I say, I'll make a couple more videos here about these. Like I say, I'll talk a little bit more about them when I get brown Swiss. Tell a little bit how I got that line of cows here. Like I say, the shorthorns, like I say, I bought off my niece when she was out of 4-H. And like I say, I kind of wish I never did, but you know, they milk. Like I said, they ain't setting no records, but they component-wise, I think they're a little bit higher than Holsteins component-wise, so it ain't too bad there, but so. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.